Hello, my name is Eric, and welcome to Phi Mathematics. And this is our continued conversation on executive functions. And we're in Chapter 2, and this is going to be Part 2, which we're going to discuss the mobile office. Now, I bring this up because this is very important for students. In Chapter 1 on environment, which I recommend everybody go and watch if you haven't seen first, that we want the student to be able to come and have their personal workspace so they can get things done. Now, however, those students go to school and they have to take their stuff to school, and we want them to be able to access everything they access at home, or homes in some cases, at school. This is where the term the mobile office comes in. And this is falling in this section because we need certain materials to make this happen. But before we go into mentioning some of the examples, let me just kind of explain why this mobile office is even more important in today's time with students. Most schools these days have a digital portal or a digital component to their education. This means that students can log into the school, they can either retrieve their homework, submit homework, communicate with their students, check their grades. Parents can do this as well too. So there's an online accessibility that's necessary. There's also, students need to be able to store things, not just in the physical space, in the desk or at home or in their backpack, but also online. There are things they type, their writings, essays, projects, things of that nature. So there needs to be some kind of digital storage component. As well as they need to be able to communicate. They need to be able to communicate with teachers, and not just in the physical realm. They need to do it usually through emails, or if they're writing essays and stuff, teachers will leave comments on them. So we need this kind of communication. So that's first thing. And these all go into the mobile office. So with the mobile office, a student needs realistically a computer or some kind of online device besides a cell phone. They'll need a backpack that can carry this stuff, plus maybe a mouse. And I'm not going to go through all the list of details. As I said in the last video for this chapter, at the end of this, every video of this chapter, I will leave my suggested list of basic tools of the trade, digital and also hard tools, or physical tools, excuse me. That way you guys can just see what they are and you can go get them as you need. But in today's age, these are things that students must have, which means they need to have like a backpack that can carry the computer without it getting damaged, so they can set up their mobile office, go online, and access these things. I'm not going to go too much detail just yet. I'm going to save some of this for the later videos of this chapter. But this also sets up the two types of tools we have for Chapter 2, Tools of the Trade. There are going to be hard tools, and there's going to be soft tools. And in the next coming videos, I will discuss each one in detail so you get an understanding of the difference between the two. Thank you very much for watching these videos, and I hope to see you again in the next videos. And remember, enjoy the process.